What I love about Da Vinci is its excellent robotics team. We have placed top 3 around the state in multiple events and have been going strong for 7 years. I think anybody who's interested in robotics should go to Da Vinci.
There isn't a parent alive who doesn't want the best for their children, and that especially includes education. But sometimes private education, the tuition is not available for some parents. Well, that's why there's the Burnhamwood Charter Schools, excellent schools throughout El Paso that don't cost a penny to parents. Joining me now is an educator of 61 years, Dr. Joe Gonzales. Nice to see you, Dr. G.
Good to see you.
Okay. Now you're wearing a Da Vinci hat, and anybody who's driven on the west side has seen your campus. It's the Da Vinci School of Science, Technology, Arts, Music.
You got it. That's the 4 things that we emphasize here.
Okay, so you have 4 different campuses. Tell us briefly about
We
those.
have the Da Vinci campus is the best known one because of its location. It's right here on the interstate. Everybody goes by it, and we put up bright lights for it. But Da Vinci is a middle school and a high school. We have other schools that are elementary. They start at 3-year-old preschool, and they go all the way through 5th grade, and in Visa's case, they go all the way through middle school. There's the Burnhamwood Charter Schools. That's one of our campuses. They have approximately 300 to 350 students a year. They've been there for some 12 years or more. Then we have the new school that's only been with us 3 to 4 years, and that's the Linguistic Academy, where we emphasize 7 languages. Student that goes there has a choice of what languages to learn,
7 languages,
what foods to know about, what culture to have, and that's the linguistic in the Upper Valley. We also have one in the east side called Vista, and that goes from preschool 3 all the way through middle school. All of them are full except Howard Burnham. We have a waiting list at all our schools.
Well, let's talk a little bit about why there's a waiting list. It's because the education is exceptional, award-winning and exceptional. You were telling me that music and engineering are not optional, that every student's going to do that.
We have a necessary need for every student. They don't have a choice. We tell the parents when they come here, they're going to have engineering in the high school. Every student, whether it's a student that has no interest in it, we think that adds to the math and science capability of students, and we've proven with the test scores that it does. Test scores pre-pandemic were the highest in the area, and we were what was called an exemplary plus campus. We had, and we're very proud of that, but we know, like the New York Yankees in the 60s, they won all the time. The day comes when you can't win it all the time, but that's our intent. We want to not so much for winning, we want our kids to get the best education possible so they can go to any university or any job that they want to do.
Well, let's talk about that engineering requirement and the
Yes.
music. It's helped because you've got a relationship with NASA, and you go out
We
to
do.
Huntsville, Alabama, and you
Yes.
compete, and you win and win, like nationwide.
Yes, there's a program in Huntsville, Alabama, as you mentioned, and it brings people from all over the nation, and it's about engineering. It's about space. It's about all those things that are science and math. And we had a young person there. He's not so young anymore, but he's still here, Mr. Medina, who's now over here as an assistant to me. But he was the principal, and before that, the teacher, and he would bring home all the prizes every year after year after year. But we found out, and we told him it's not just him because the next guy did the same thing. In fact, there was a contest about 3 years ago to see which school in the nation got to be advertised on the space shuttle, and Da Vinci won it. Da Vinci won that honor. So somewhere you're going to see our name associated with a spaceship.
Dr. Gonzales, thank you so much. Now, parents, I'm sure you're curious, so please, please go to ktsm.com because, as I mentioned, this quality education, free of charge. Find out how, ktsm.com.